Yeah, thanks. There we go. Let's see, try and use the chemical on the door, locked door. Yeah. Good job. We figured it out.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
These creepy ghost children. Okay. Go down the ladder. This does not look like a safe drop, but I guess that's what we're doing. This leaking world, and the rhododendrons seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. I could dig them for you. No, no, get out. Get out of this house. You leave them be. Leave the rhododendrons be. Okay, we got two ways. Try left first.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Gross. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? He hoped to achieve me not getting where I'm supposed to be going. Oh shit, there's something in the water. Definitely don't want to be getting in the water, that's for sure. Let's try this. Oh no. Is there something here? I can hear it. I can hear something. Pig sounds. This seems not safe at all, but I guess that's what we're doing. Two ways. I'm gonna go the non-pig noise route. Still crazy shit going on in the water. Creepy pig mask, of course. Okay, some sort of control room. We got this thing, sluice 1, sluice 2. That's where we are. Okay.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Note. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There is no calm, and I am no Elihu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between us that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. So that sounds like a good place for us to go. So that's pump 1. Now time to find sluice 2. I'm just waiting for the pig guy to pop up and try to gobble me up. I feel like that's a thing that's gonna happen. Right about now. Oh, so there's water here now, so we can't go that way. So if pig things show up, we're just gonna have to run back. We're gonna have to go in the pig noise area. That means there's shit that way. Maybe I should try and not going that way first. What about down this way? Oh, there's pig stuff. Big things happening. I think. Ugh. Go through here. Water creatures. So now we're higher up. I really hope this bridge doesn't collapse, because that would be bad. I feel like I'm annoying water things with my light, so I'm gonna leave that. This is where we came from, right? I think so. Oh, here's a note from a dead guy. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehared, and scraped ready for gambling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine there's a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirement for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principle of convection, regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. That's good. That's today's science lesson. Okay. There's nothing here. So turn my light off to avoid freaking out water dudes. Keep it moving. So maybe it's this way then. The other side. What's this? Sluice gate 1. Didn't I do 1? I did 1. as I don't fall into the water, I think I should be fine. This is the way I wanted to not go, I think. Right. It's a locked gate. This is locked, so we can't go that direction, so we gotta keep going this direction. Water things are mad at us. Yeah, this is the pump that I already did, right? Yeah. Okay. So where's the next one? Okay, so that's water. We don't want to go in there. Just gotta make it back out of this thing. So we have to go back down. Okay, so we just have to make it to the other side then. Right? Has to be. I think I did some unintentional doubling back there. So, to the other side we go. Oh, that's an unhappy sound. Is this the way? Some A way. There is something there. Is this? Oh, it's a wax cylinder machine. Let's use it.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return? Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Scary things in the water. Has to be this way. Yes, because this is... Or did I just double back again? I think I did. It's not this way, it's this way. Yeah, then we have to go down here. There we go. Sluice gate 2. This is locked. Okay. So we have to move back a bit. Oh, and here's where bad things happen. Oh no. Okay, so this is a dead end. So we have to go here. Okay. There's a note here somewhere. There we go. As I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps, a palpable sensation of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this here, this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead, and here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they certainly, most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was that they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling upon them." Okay. So we're back again in some Mexico Aztec stuff. There we go. Let's build the sluice gates. Let's see now what horrible things we have unleashed. Let's look at this note. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. Right.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
That gurgling from the water is slightly unsettling. And now we should be able to do this. This is how we do it. We do this first. music, always necessary. So we have a question. How long have you been playing this game altogether? Well, this is only my first day of playing this. I would say maybe two to 3 hours, so not terribly long, but it's a relatively short game. Oh, look at that shit. See that? Pigs eating at a banquet of pigs and stuff. That's lovely. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I'm sure somewhere in this dang complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen of the chairs and cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Okay, so I have to go this way. Try not to turn the lights on too much. Turn them off first. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Okay, good to know. Oh, lovely. There's a pig guy in his cell. So we're gonna go ahead and close that. Open this door. Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty short game. I've played the first game, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and it was a pretty short game as well. But it was very scary. I highly recommend that. That was just free actually on Steam, and this was on 80% off. And I really recommend them both. They're just really unique experiences. Here's another dude. Lovely. Okay, let's try this door first. Oh shit. There's a dude in here. He can't get to me. Oh no. Close this up. Try this. So many doors. Another dude. It's locked. So this one, disposal tubes, emergency access only. Okay. So this is probably to the next level. And let's see. There we go. Yeah, I really recommend them both. They're really fun horror games that are just all survival. You have no method of fighting anything. You just have to use your smarts to solve the puzzles, and if you get into sticky situations, you just have to run and hide. You have to use this light very carefully. There's a right and a left. We're gonna go left first. Okay, that's a deep drop, so maybe not. So that's great. We can't go there, so we have to go here. And that's a drop as well. Oof. I really want to do that unless there's no other options. I guess there aren't. You can jump that gap. Let's check this other tube out just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, it just goes around, right? Okay, well, here goes nothing. Here's the ladder. stopped. Volume stopped. What's this? I can't do this. Here we go. Played the first one and it took me 8 hours. You know, the creators of this game have a new game similarly called SOMA. Yeah, I heard about that. This one is supposed to be shorter than the first game, but I have not played it yet. I heard about SOMA, and if it is anything like these two games, I'm definitely gonna check them out. Okay, so there's a red on the left. I'm just gonna pick one. Yeah, I'm pretty far down. Yeah. Okay. From tide to spine, and who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background, that barely formed, that changeling, that almost leap, that never missed? Yeah, so that's referring to how they used to view mentally handicapped people, or whatever you want to call them, in the old days. Which is what this guy is doing, apparently. Combining pigs and some unfortunate people from a mental institution. That's all those lovely fellas we've been seeing.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Lovely. This guy's clearly gone insane. It was mentioned earlier at some point that he got some kind of tropical disease in Mexico as well. And then his wife and presumably his kids died. So he's gone a bit nutty. And now we got some ghost children again.
I said you'd come.
And that's the kids. Let's check out this note. Pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I'm at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps, but he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. So again, we hear stuff moving in the water. Some sort of electric shit.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
And there was a kid, and he just exploded. So, cool. this way then. Oh shit, that was a mask. Did you see that pig mask? It's right there. I think this means we're getting pretty close. Let's open these. Anything? Does not look like there's anything. Nope. Nope. I'll always try to check everything though, because these games there's always some hidden things around, notes and stuff. I like to check them all out, especially in these adventure kind of games. I feel like that's half the point, so if you're just rushing through, you're kind of missing out. That's my position on it anyway. Turn this thing on. So if there's a button, you have to push it. You all know this. Give me 101. What's happening? So we clearly have to make it down there somehow. Okay. Machinery is set in motion. More big masks, of course. Guess I should go back down. Should I else truly go? That's the inventory I was looking at. Yeah, here's the lens. Here we go. Nope, another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I'm trapped in some great game forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for promise to avoid intelligence. So it's flooded beneath us. Probably gonna have to clear that as well at some point. Some steam in the other direction, so I decided to go there. Oh, I just fell down. Oh, oh shit. Run. Try to be faster. Shit. Go. Climb. Oh my god. Whew. Oh Jesus. Okay. I need to say, I know there's no inventory in this one. Yeah, there's no inventory. There's no items. Except for what you pick up and you can hold and carry around. So, I guess I will have to traverse the steam. I don't know if this is doing anything. Yeah, I can't do that actually. Yeah, it's choking me up and I can't move forward. So I came from that direction. This is blocked, so I'm gonna have to go here. Although this looks suspiciously like where I came from. Let's see. Main pump controls. Maybe not. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I'm pretty far down. Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. Right, so there's clearly 2 wheels missing here. So here's, yeah, it's 1 wheel. And there's a small wheel here. Is that it? It looks like it. trapped here. You can right-click mouse to throw the object. So I guess do something like this. That didn't really help. I can throw it up there. That's clearly what we have to do. It's some kind of function of this. There we go. Okay. The whole point there apparently was to drop down so I could climb back up. But I guess it's creepier. My mic is very low. Okay, well, I just had someone complain the other day that my mic was too loud, so I turned it a bit down, but maybe I overdid it. I can try quickly. To try to do something here with my recording devices, my microphone, properties, levels, I'll turn it up. There we go. So let me know if that helped a bit. I'm also trying not to scream too loud so I can freak out the whole apartment building. Alright, so let's back to main pump controls. So now we're back in main pump controls. So this is not where we want to go. I guess maybe this way again? Let's see. The flood is drained, I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Okay, that's a creepy way of putting it, but okay. I guess I go down here. Maybe. And just see, I don't wanna... Yeah, it has to be, right? It has to be. Or maybe I can't. No, I can't. And I also can't pass that way. So I guess I have to go even further back. There's nothing here. Okay, slightly confused now. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Maybe if I just crouch down, I can... No. That doesn't work. Maybe I go back to where I dropped down earlier. So this is where I dropped down. But I guess that is not the thing to do. I thought there may be a halfway point or something. A little high now, maybe 2 clicks down. No, back into the right. Okay. Yeah. So I get the point. So I took it down from 100 to 90, but maybe I'll put it back to maybe like 96 or something like that. Properties, levels, take it back to like 95. Okay. Back into the right, to the right. I'm just getting a little bit lost here. To the right. So in this direction, but there's nowhere to go here. There's no doors. So I can't go past that. I can't go past this. I can't go... Maybe it's this way. Nothing to the right here. So this is the place where I drop down. There's a little cage. So don't drop down, because that doesn't do any good. Maybe I just have to go back to the control room. Maybe there's something I missed. There's a door there that maybe I didn't see or something. Because this door doesn't work. And here's all the pumps that I turned on. And this door doesn't work. There's nothing here. I'm stumped. What's the sign? Let's orient ourselves. So everything to the left there does not work. Here, I can't go this way. No. And I can't go that way. There's no other way. No. So I just have to go this way. And then what? I feel like I should be able to drop down to the next level. I think that's the idea here. But this vent is in my way. There's some clever way to jump or drop in a different direction. There's no ladders. Here we go. Jeez. I just completely missed that ladder. I've run past that ladder maybe 3 times now. Okay, more fish people. You cannot hurt me now, fish people. Okay. And here's the door. Final level. Here we go. Yeah, I just completely missed that ladder so many times. Engage. Turn this off. Now turn this on. Shouldn't I be able to turn this on? Maybe do this. There we go. And then turn this on. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Back off. And here we are. Okay, dark room. Not much here. I guess it's just to go to the final level. Yeah. Okay. The children dancing. He obsessively scans the newspapers and periodicals for new inventions. They are the architecture to elevate us all, he proclaims. Edwin and Enoch just play on, unaware. There's actually a typo there that they missed. Okay. I was just surprised at that because there's so much complicated language in the script for this game that it just surprised me that they would have such a simple error. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within, that gentlest of stones. It sings to me and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house, and gathered the servants, and set on to recrafting them. And then I went into the garden, and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. So, his kids that died, and he's trying to use all these pig experiments to find our way to reanimate them. So that's pretty creepy. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through the dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. There's another little glimpse of a creepy pig mask. Stop. No authorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. So there's two ways. Right and left. Let's go left first. And there's no way to go here, so it has to be right.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
Okay, so I haven't really been keeping score on how many floors we are beneath the surface, but it's getting kind of ridiculous now. We should be in the bowels of the earth at this point.
You have created for us all.
Well, here we go. This can't be good. That's why they didn't want to dig them up before. Yeah. Lady creepily singing the Kyria. Whoever wrote the script for this game clearly knows a lot about both church liturgy and Aztec myth. Here we go.
Oh dear God, dear Christ, what is this place?
Yes, that's a very good question. So there's a door there, and then there's two staircases. Let's go up here first to the walkways. staircases both lead the same direction. There's some kind of control room or something.
I tried. I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
So, control panel that we can't do anything about. 2 levers. Some other stuff, and that's just the exit. Any notes or clues? Not that I can see. Okay, so let's just go ahead and... Okay, so we can't do that. Can we do this one? No, we cannot. Up here? No, there's nowhere to go. Okay, so I guess there's something beyond that door that we're gonna have to solve before we can use this. See comments, kind of a funny thing to think about. I hate to be the workers to bring all the material down there to build that whole place. Yeah. Yeah, no shit. It's a whole lot of material to be brought down 1,000,000 levels. Rod control room. It's another
And
cylinder.
they feel no pain. The process is completely
As we can see,
humane.
it's the last chamber.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Gone a bit off the deep end there. Okay, so we have a 9-number panel that we're gonna have to figure out somehow. And there should be clues. Or we're just gonna have to go by trial and error, but usually there are clues to this sort of thing. Okay. So now we are below the control room. And this would be a perfect place for an ambush by pig person. There we go, another one. Okay, now we're below with the rods. Danger, compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Yes. So, as we can see, we have to put the correct rods in the correct holes where there are compounds. So it's just, honestly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9, not 7. Okay, let's go up and try that. So that's just everything except 7. Okay. It's kind of hard to get the... There we go. 1. Oh, it's not numbered like that, so that's 3 that we don't need. And then... There we go. And then 8. And that should do it. I think. Do I have to turn a crank or something? No. Nothing to turn. So let's try and see what has happened. go up to the main control room now. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to turn these now. Come on. No, they're not working. Something wrong. I must have done something wrong. Maybe I should have done 7 instead. Just seems like they were numbered differently on the panel than I expected, because I expected it to be rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but it was columns instead. So let's actually go down and see what's happened here. Just making sure there's nothing that I was supposed to turn after controlling the rods. It doesn't look like it. So let's go back down and just check out what the rods are doing. And look, now I have... They should all be in the correct place. Because there's nothing... Oh, okay. Here we go. Of course. I didn't realize that that was even an option to open the lid. But now that it is open... It wasn't even... I assumed it was a puzzle, but it was just really just opening the thing. Okay, and now engage the last one. Here we go. It's the last rod going in. And things lit up, and there's a satisfying clink. So that should indicate that we have done it. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings, I've almost saved you. Okay. Some more creepy children singing. So that's always what we want to hear when we succeed.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. The little faces tell no madness. They suffocate, they suffocate.
And that one is on. Hang on.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now there's lights on everywhere. Oh jeez.
Now, madness, set them free. Set them all free.
Oh, this does not sound like a good thing to do, but that's what we do. Here we go. Million pig people. Thank God the control room's closed. Oh shit. Oh shit, what just happened?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. God. They're weirdly reanimated. Oh, they just pulled their hearts out. Mandus, saboteur. You can't come in, no you can't come in. You must sleep in the yard. Bad piggy, dirty pig, stealthy, stinking filthy animal. You bad child, you stinking child, you filth. Oof. Okay, so now I'm woozy but awake again.
And emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Okay. Still kind of woozy. There's a door. Oof. Oh, there's a big bulkhead or a stone face or something. Oh, there they are. Oh, creepy. Reanimated children. Pig masks. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century, with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such creatures as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than continue to live as a monster. Whew. Pressure regulation. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all that I see about me. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my own open, bifurcated heart. Okay. Cement access only at low pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Oh, now I've somehow moved up
Why'd
again.
you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
This seemed like the conclusion, so I'm a little bit surprised, but let's see. Here's some stuff. Let's check out the note first. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proven indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize its source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I'm so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Lovely. Automatic pressure regulator shut off. So that's clearly melted. You can't do anything about that. lots of buttons and things that we can't push. Can I open this? Nope. Okay. So I gotta go this way then. See what happens here. Wait, this is where I came from? This is where I came from. This panel, no, can't do anything. There has to be something here. This cog, no. This thing, no. Here we go. There's something that I didn't see before. There we go. Pull out the fuses. There we go. Now I can shut off. There we go.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
So now I have to go in this creepy pit. Okay, down again.